Hey, oh, I don't know what to do because I got a fishing tournament this weekend and I'm not prepared and I'm recording this fucking podcast when I need to be doing shit. The boat ain't ready, half my rods ain't ready, and I paid to be this fucked up.
What's
Why aren't
up,
y'all singing along?
everybody? It's Bass and Brews. Happy Friday. Happy
Dude, that is a
Tuesday. Happy whatever
badass-
fucking day.
That's a badass hat you got on.
Hey, shout out to Cameron from Fin Addicts. He was
Cameron.
on
It's
Cameron.
Cameron.
I apologize. It's not Cameron, but that's his new name. Shout out to him. He was on last week's episode. Awesome, really funny episode. And me and Paul are fucking dirty whores, and he sent us free shit, so we're wearing it. I've got this awesome wasted semen hat, and it's a fucking amazing. Cameron, I'm not gonna be able to wear this out in public when I pick up my kids, though.
You know what?
Downside.
You know what? That's bullshit, Alex. That hat is wearable out in public, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
It's not. It's spelled properly to not be sexually explicit, so you're fine. And you were, I guess, a seaman or Coast Guard. Are you seamans?
Yeah, sailors, but yes, seamen. I was a seaman at one point, right?
We all live in a yellow submarine.
No, the
A
Coast
yellow
Guard doesn't have
submarine.
fucking submarines.
A yellow
Anyways,
submarine. Hey, the
We've
bar I
got-
worked at in college in
What?
Chapel Hill,
what?
I used to go
Yes.
put $5 in. It would get you like 8 plays, I think.
That was
I think
a long
it was
time
8 plays
ago.
for $5. 8 plays, $5, and I would just put Yellow Submarine.
He's such
by
a
the
fucking
Beatles on
troll,
repeat.
even back then.
And, the first time it'd be cool. People would be kind of singing along. The third time it came on, folks are like, what the fuck, And then the people behind the bar, I mean, I worked at the bar, but people behind the bar will start like changing. I'm like, bitch, that's at least 6 beers worth if you change my music.
Freaking asshole. All right, everybody, we got Chris on.
Oh,
You guys know her as FishMamaKris.
Me,
I
mom,
just call her
mammy.
FishMamaKris. I just realized this is yet another guest where I've jacked up their name the whole time that I've known them. Where I've always
Why?
said FishMamaKris, and I realized today that it's FishMamaKris, but I apologize. But
Yeah, fuck,
she's
fuck
here.
that IN. That shit don't matter. She fish
Just
mama
extra
Chris to me
letters.
too.
I know,
Mammy.
right?
Fish mammy.
Okay, in all fairness, I actually changed it from Fish Mama to Fishin'. So you're not half
when the
wrong
fuck did
there.
you change
Why
it?
did
When
you do that?
change it?
I knew fishing was never in the name. Why did you do that?
I don't know. Because Fishin' was more what I do, not just Fish Mama. So Fishin' Mama, because I'm a fishing mama.
Oh, well, we
Wow.
ain't trying to fish in you, though.
Bullshit. Fucking cancel.
Husband
Listen.
duty.
Hashtag cancel FishMamaKris. Bring
All
back
right.
Fish
Fish Mama.
Kris.
No.
No.
I'm gonna leave it. No, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Because everything is already changed over.
Are
All right,
you
well, that
mama?
was a great episode. See you
do your-
later.
Do your kids call you mama?
No, they call me mom.
Mom?
Mom. Yeah, it's mom.
You can tell y'all ain't
It's
country.
boring. No,
Mama.
we're definitely not. No.
Well, no. So if people don't know, Chris is from Oregon, so that's a different kind of country. It's like it's a more progressive redneck.
That's not country. Not even
it's-
close. That is not country. When you say country, there's a geographical area in the United States of America that it is. Now, you can be country in other states. I get that. But when you say I'm country, they're going to think that they're going to know by your accent that you're fucking with them.
It's West Coast country, and I'm actually a Valley girl because I'm from Southern California. So
Right.
I'm Valley girl. I am not redneck.
Hold on.
What happened to you?
You live in the area. I know your
I'm just
area.
asking.
I know the area of Oregon you live in. It is pretty fucking country.
It is very.
Yeah, coastal country.
But where she lives ain't where she from, and where you're
Mm-mm.
from is who you be.
I have to agree with Paul on this one. Yeah.
Man, I like the eye roll. Like you're like, fuck, I gotta agree with one of his stupid fucking sayings.
I've only been-
You were Beverly Hills 90210 before Beverly Hills 90210 was 90210, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. But I wasn't in Beverly Hills. I was in the ghetto version of that.
Oh, okay. So your houses only cost $2 million. Not 10.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Well, if you guys
were
don't
you
know,
were you in the Beverly Hills that sold like weed and homemade liquor, or were you where they sold cocaine and like shit like that?
Gang country.
okay. Wait, where's
Country. We're back to this country
still
word.
country? Still country.
All right.
She's a cunt.
How about Gang
you,
Valley? How about
Zick
Gang
van.
Valley?
Gang
Okay.
Valley. Is that like
Let me put it this
Compton?
way. I
Shit,
lived
that
in a
sounds
place.
like a damn theme park right there.
I lived in a
Gang
place
Valley?
called Merino Valley. So
Okay.
in terms,
Dan?
it's Brown Valley is where I lived. Brown Valley.
Okay.
Oh, so shit valley.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Look,
You can ask
anything
Coley
brown,
where that is. She knows.
She's got to know it, right?
Oh, is she from Shit Valley too?
No, but she goes fishing over there all the time.
She steals all of their ducks. That's her
Yeah.
main job, is to steal all the ducks out of
I
Brown
sent her a duck kitty cat video today,
Yeah.
and she texted me back with haha faces and said that duck was trying to mate the kitty cat. I'm like, yeah, they ain't gonna have no pussy ducks, so here we are.
Listen, if
Meow
Bass
quack,
and Brews,
meow quack.
if Bass and Brews ever gets their hand on some kind of genetic splicing, we're making a pussy duck. That's going to be like first on the line.
Hey, Wolf of Walmart, I know you're really busy with your
Busy
job and
lately.
all going on.
Yeah.
So, but if you listen to this and you have some
Yeah.
time, we need a cooter duck.
We need some more Wolf of Walmart. I've been missing him. I was wondering where he's been.
He's making money for his family.
Oh, it's about time.
All right.
It
listen,
is exactly about time because he has been a freeloader on his awesome wife for way too long. You know what? He
Listen,
finally got his hand fixed so it doesn't look like the plague took
Beat
over
me
his
to it,
hand,
asshole.
and his ass started getting business.
Yeah. Because every time that man handed out a card, they were like, no, bueno, I'm not touching that fucking plague hand.
Look,
Hard
they thought that
no.
motherfucker had Ebola for the last 5 years.
Poor guy.
Fucking Dave was bringing around COVID 2025, and it's early and it's in his hand.
Yep.
All right, everybody. This is Chris. If you we know her from TikTok.
Announcements.
Oh yeah, announcements.
And
Make sure
our
to sign up.
readings.
Yes. Oh shit, I forgot. We got so tied up in it. God damn it. All right. So remember to sign up for the Patreon so you can be part of Last Call with Alex and Paul. If you do become a member, you get to hear the brand new intro that started in April. Paul hasn't heard it. Chris, who's actually a producer of this show because she is a Patreon member, hasn't heard it either because we're going to do it tomorrow. But, you know, I keep talking like it's already happened because this is a week later. It's like time travel and shit. That's what I like to deal with.
I hope I am going to be a part of this show. Y'all listening now, if you're a part of this show on Friday of last week, I hope I was there because
he was there.
I'm going to be at this fishing tournament and I've stayed at this campground once, but I can't remember how good the internet service was. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm going to take my iPad. I'm going to take my little handy dandy Zoom thingy right here. I got a brand new little handheld mic, so I don't have to take my expensive mic anywhere. And we're going to see what happens. And y'all it might be like a Drunkwood episode where you just see me smiling in the dark every now and again.
Just the teeth.
On top of that,
that's right.
because we're trying to be a little more proactive with our guests. I think I mentioned it last week, but I got my weeks mixed up, and I have an announcement. This will be a surprise for Paul. But next week, we're gonna have
Every
Alex
fucking
Rudd on.
thing is a surprise for me.
It is. That's why I love it. Next week, Rudd's gonna be on, and we're gonna talk cryptids. But we're also gonna Go ahead, Paul.
No, you go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
We're going to
you on
have
purpose
a
that time.
special appearance from Amanda. Amandy, the mail lady, is going to come on and talk some cryptids with us as well.
Oh, I thought she was gonna blow some more eggs.
No, I'm fucking egg blowing, dude. Listen, if we can talk about this real quick.
What the fuck do you? All right, I got two questions. What do you do with the blown egg?
Yep.
And what do you do with the shell?
Okay, so
y'all cook that blown egg up like you know how some people eat their placenta after they birth a baby. Do y'all cook those eggs up and eat it like a birth placenta?
Nope.
Okay.
Just like every good placenta, it goes right in the fucking trash. But what they do with the egg is what they'll do is they'll dye it to make it look like a normal
shell.
dyed egg. Yep, the
Yeah.
shell. After my wife has vigorously blown the shit out of this shell and it's emptied all of its inside.
I hope she's better at sucking than blowing because it took her a while to get that egg done.
She is. Don't worry. Confirmed. But then what they do is they wait for somebody who's maybe not been to one of it, because my wife's family, they love Easter. It's like their biggest holiday. It's bigger than Christmas. They turn out. It's insane. So what they wait is for a new person to show up. And when that new person shows up, they act like they're going to smash this fucking egg on their head, but there's no yolk or there's no, hard-boiled egg on the inside. It's just a shell.
Just spittle. It's just shell and spittle.
It is the weirdest thing. They did it to me the first year I went there, and I was like, what? And I remember on the car ride home with her, I was like, what the fuck are you doing with this fucking egg? Is this a normal Polish thing? Because my wife's super Polish, and yeah. But she's going to come on, maybe blow an egg. We'll see. Maybe talk about some cryptids. Maybe tell some shitty fishing jokes.
Hey,
she said she
you know
would
what's
like
cool
15
about this?
minutes.
I'm
out
sorry.
of that
Go
show.
ahead. All right,
Yeah, thank
15
you.
minutes. All right.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes.
Shit.
I have a cryptid that I'm pretty sure Alex 1 and Alex 2, short Alex nor tall Alex know anything about.
I can't wait. So that'll be next week. And then we're going to round out the month with Ramon Outdoors is going to come back on. He had a shortened episode before.
Again.
Hold on. He's going to come back on, but we're going to be celebrating him hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
If Ramon is coming back on again, there's
Yes.
two things that are going to happen. He's going to have to have an alcoholic beverage, and he's going to have to say the fuck word.
Oh, I was going to go worse. I think he has to say the C word. Like instead of Ramon Outdoors, it's just Ramon, then the C word. So
Crunchy.
All right. Hey, we ask you guys all the time to go leave us a 5-star review on iTunes, right? But the caveat being that you have to leave the meanest fucking review.
The worst. Like 5 stars, but a terrible review.
So, holy shit, have you guys turned up as of late? This is coming from Willie1082, and it's titled One Fatty, One Hobbit. This is possibly the best/worst podcast ever. It's number 1 in the Panama Canal, but last everywhere else. These two knuckleheads interrupt each other so much that it's hard to understand what they're talking about. Fucking case in point, Paul, lately. I'll tell you what they aren't talking about: bass fishing or Brews. The original host, Alex, a.k.a. Swamp Rat Fishing, who shows up less than the co-host, Paul, a.k.a. Jabberhammer. They don't care enough to even do a small amount of editing, so everything is raw. Raw. Sometimes it is hard to hear Alex because he isn't sitting in his high chair and can't reach the mic. Fuck you. Every episode ends abruptly, like they're hanging up on one another. Inevitably, every episode we have to hear a Coast Guard story and a wildland firefighter story, and possibly a college football story from a third-string punter, Paul Roberts. He used your fucking full name. He used your government name, too. Y'all go give it a listen. Paul, put that gorgeous bikini back on. That was hot.
Yeah, I threw that shit in the trash. Second of all, I will give y'all my social security number because my credit frozen, so you can't do nothing with it. And I don't share a lot of football stories. I mean, I might reference me playing every now and again when it's relevant.
Yeah.
I don't share a lot of football stories. Most of them I can't remember because I've been hitting the head a lot.
He just listened to the coach episode. He listened to
that. He might have, but there weren't a lot of stories in this. I'll tell you this though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. He was very articulate in his writing. So whoever left that review is educated.
It is. We got another one.
I got
here.
a second one. Yeah, I got Chaos and Lies by Hillbilly Rockstar 2024.
I was gonna read that one because
the
next one.
You know
is
what?
So complicated.
You know what? This is the first. This is
perfect
review that this person has ever left. You know how I know? Because his name has 2024 in it. So he had to make that shit up then and there.
Oh, this is Chris.
We got a first who?
Chris is comment.
This is you?
Her. No. She couldn't figure out how to leave.
Couldn't figure out how to leave the review.
So this is yours?
No.
It's not. It's not.
How the fuck could you not figure out how to leave a review? It's easy. You hit star, and then it gives you a place to write.
She lives in Oregon, bro.
I live in Oregon.
Oh my god!
She
You're
left a
eating too much
review
cracked
on a
out
tree.
fish.
She left a review on a tree.
Tree. Oh, that's pretty awesome. This should be there way longer in these reviews. Chaos and Lies by Hillbilly Rockstar 2024. It's beyond the pale that these geniuses are striving to be in any way, shape, or form taken seriously! Exclamation question mark. One is too fat for his kayak, capitalized, and another is too short or too drunk to do any real talking, let alone any fishing. That is true. At an hour and 45 minutes of any podcast, Alex will start slurring his words, and it will be on cue. Yet, like AM track headed for brick wall, I can't stop watching. I damn for sure do appreciate that he likes his podcast better than he can write, or she, because Hillbilly Rockstar 2024 needs to go back to fucking kindergarten to learn about grammar. But I do love the review. It was 5 stars. It was funny. We got the gist of it. And whoever you are, Hillbilly Rockstar 2024, I'm going to hug a fart out of you one day.
All right, we got one more. I'm fucking mad. Really hoping Paul's going to do this one. This is not going to work in my GED brain.
Do you want me to do this one then?
Yeah, do this one because.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
This is.
Yeah.
I could tell. I should have let Alex start off and fuck up this first word because I know I'm not going to take it over. Reprobates by Mr. Jones X3. So he's a large fella from his name. He's an X3, wears 3 XTs.
He's a big fat guy.
Reprobate, noun. And I'm reading this as how it is written. Somebody went and copy and pasted out the fucking dictionary. So y'all you just follow along. I'm reading that as it's written. Reprobate, noun. Plural noun. Reprobates. 1. An unprincipled person, often used humorously or affectionately. He had to present himself as more of a lovable reprobate than a spirit of corruption. Next line. Archaic. 2. In Calvinism, a sinner who is not of the elect and is predestined to damnation. Verb. Archaic. 3rd person present. Reprobates express or feel disapproval of, quote, his neighbors reprobated his method of proceeding, end quote. Sodom and Gomorrah. Ain't got nothing on you boys. Love Zeshe. And I was 100% right about Mr. Jones being a 3X. Is Zeshe the bandito, not the bandito, he is the bandana bandit who died on an episode of Bass and Brews on his front porch and sprang back to life. Thank you, Zeshe.
Remember,
Zeshe,
everybody.
Also part of who, Alex?
Dark Horse Tackle.
Dark Horse
Tackle.
Tackle.
Yes.
There we go.
Remember, you guys, you put them in there. We're going to read them. So that's good and bad. So make sure you maybe don't copy and paste the dictionary because that doesn't make good for good podcasts. But 2, make sure your grammar's a little tightened up because we love you shitting on us, but it just gives us an opening.
Hey, I will say this too. One more
than you need.
Yeah, exactly.
One more announcement. We did have friends of the show, both who have been on another podcast, probably the biggest kayak fishing podcast out there, I think. Kayak Bass Nation did a little April Fool's joke for us and got us some play. And it was really, really good, and I felt good about it. And I want y'all to know that when I saw that, I texted Ryan and Jeff and said, "Oh man, y'all have to let us play the Bass and Brews intro and Alex and I be on there." And they agreed. I was willing and ready.
Yep.
And Alex couldn't take 5 minutes out of his fucking day.
What the hell, Alex?
To do it.
Listen, Listen, I had family obligations that I had to
excuse.
take care of. No excuse. Listen, I am not the fucking internet's fucking clown that where it's like, make me laugh, jump up, motherfucker. Like, that's
I
not
am.
me. I had shit to do.
Bitch,
I know
I
you
am.
are.
You
That's
work from
your job.
home.
What? Not all the time.
But come on.
And I had family obligations.
They did throw in
It
a
was
really
fucking
good
hilarious.
recent episode intro. That was a really good one to do. And so we got some playtime. Those are
My
those
favorite
those
is
guys are a
them
good one.
talking
so
about how they
appreciate that.
tried to get us on, right? And that they both went like they're too cool for us, and they're like, yeah,
Yep.
too cool for us.
No,
Yeah,
I
that-
wasn't.
that
I
was
was
cool.
I was well in my degenerate form to do it, but Alex didn't.
I
and,
told
and
you
they
to go
blamed it on
fucking
both
do it.
of us. They didn't want. No, that's not happens. But we
Oh,
do
they didn't
appreciate
want
that.
just you.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Look who's the real fucking talent.
Oh shit.
Anyways, all right. Announcements
If your
are done.
talent, if your
Solid
talent
20 minutes in.
was a talon, you would
Okay.
never catch a fish as an eagle.
Yep. Okay. We got to put that on a shirt. Holy shit. All right. We've got FishMamaKris. We know her from TikTok. Longtime follower both ways here. We fucking dig the content that you're putting out. Not like that. Don't be fucking weird. We just started.
FishMamaKris. FishMamaKris,
Sorry.
what is your real name?
It's
Chris.
Kristen.
With a E at the end or just an N at the end?
Kristin.
And what's your social?
Why? But why didn't they put a Y at the end?
So normal spelling
Because
is
it could have been
EN.
silent.
Yeah.
Because it could have been silent.
Oh, fuck you and you're silent.
I am silent.
Not you. I'm talking about
That's
Paul
not-
and
no.
his silent
No,
letters.
no.
Hey, what shirt are you wearing?
Shh, hold on. Let me see. Can you see it?
Quit
It
moving
says-
around. Damn, I could.
There we
You
go.
just quit.
For her
Hold on, there we go.
fishing. Hell yeah.
There we go. All right.
Says, I wish
I thought it was
fishing.
a fish. Yeah. I
Yep.
thought it was a fish. But then you was like, can you see it? You were over
Sorry.
here like,
I just gotta show you my chest. That's all. Whatever.
Paul,
look, if you
dirty
got them,
fucking
shake
old
them.
man.
That's what I tell my wife every time I'm on the beach trying to air dry my balls.
Been trying to get rid of them for my entire life, and I can't get rid of them. So whatever.
What?
Never mind.
Chris went from behind the scenes. Chris was like, I'm fucking nervous. And now she's
Hey.
talking about her titties. Holy
Wait.
shit. What a fucking move.
Look, wait. Where's that? Okay.
Yeah,
it's
what are you
15
drinking over there? What are you drinking?
It's 15% alcohol.
Oh, she's drinking.
she's got
Buzz
bombs.
balls.
It's
She's
Buzz
got
Balls,
ball
man.
bombs.
Buzz balls. Holy
Buzz
shit.
balls, yeah.
Told my husband I needed liquid courage. It's working.
I don't think we've ever had
He's
somebody
getting his
drink
ass beat
Buzz
tonight.
balls.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anybody personally that has ever drank one. I mean,
Well,
I
that's
probably know
two.
somebody, but nobody that I know has drank one. Two. Oh my God.
I started with one before I even started on this show.
Your
Fuck
husband's
yes.
getting his ass beat tonight when he gets home.
Hey, in a serious note, I know we talked about it. Stoked to hear that your husband's on the mend. He's being a pain in the ass again. I know you guys had some issues. Super excited to hear that everything's good and he's back to annoying the fuck out of you. That is
Yeah.
fantastic. to
And y'all
hear.
got to go camping.
Yes. Glamping. We don't camp. We
Glamping.
clamp. Yeah.
How was it? Tell us about your camping trip.
Let me see. It started out with a shit show of the jack for the truck wouldn't go up. And I'm watching it from the Ring camera while I'm at work. And he's texting me going, we're probably not going to be able to make it because I can't get the thing up.
Was it a hand or is it electric jack?
It's electric jack. And it's pouring down rain outside. And it wasn't working.
Please tell
And
me that
then,
he took the jack out to dinner and then it got up.
I, I was waiting for that. He actually had to hand crank it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, we're
Hey,
talking about the
I-
jack, not the
I
actual
feel
camping trip.
fish daddy, Chris. I feel that. Yeah, I've been there.
It was awful.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but
and then
you got the jack got jacked, so y'all got
Yeah.
to go camping.
Yeah.
Jack had a cigarette real quick, and then you guys left.
Yep. It got happy real quick. It went up. And so yeah, we got out there and it was gorgeous the entire weekend, sunshine the entire time. It was amazing.
Where'd y'all camp? What campground?
There's a place in Elkton, Oregon that we like to go to every year to start our camping trips, and that's where we went because we love the camp host out there and the owner. So
where in Oregon are you? Are you in the mountains, or are you in the desert, or are you in the mountain desert?
None of that.
Coastal.
I am actually on the coast. So if you were to look up a map,
like the worst part of Oregon.
Literally, it just started pouring down rain as we're talking right now.
We could hear it.
Yeah. So we live very close to the westernmost part of the United States. That's how.
Holy shit.
That's how west we are. Yeah.
I mean, not as west
gorgeous.
as Washington, but you know.
No, I beg to differ.
I
It's
fought
pretty
fire.
far.
I fought fire in Hell's Canyon, Oregon.
Yeah, we have fires every year here, so we know what you. My husband actually just took fire training class. Believe it or not.
Hey, he
No,
drives.
it's not.
He drives.
Make sure he goes and gets the life insurance policy before he heads out.
I already have several.
Okay, good.
He drives.
Then he can go do all the firefighting that he needs to.
Hey, he drives like lumber truck, right?
He drives log truck.
Yeah. So,
Oh shit! Was he on American Loggers? What happened?
What
happened?
Paul.
Fuck are you
Paul's
doing?
No, I got. Look, my phone.
Look,
What the fuck is going on?
Look. I already fear for his life, Paul. I don't need to be hearing that shit.
Right? Holy shit, Paul! What a bad.
What happened?
Thing, Paul.
Hold on a sec.
It's your phone is connected through. Chris, here's what I want to know. Does he, if he drives like timber truck, right? Has he just never seen Final Destination, or is he just trying to put that fucking out there?
Listen, he says that can never happen.
Bitch,
But I'll tell you what.
I
tell you what. My ass gets away from those trucks as quick as possible. I don't care. I don't care if it's my husband or somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anywhere near those trucks. No way. Mm-mm.
I saw that movie when it came out, right? And ever since then, it unlocked the fear of being behind a truck with fucking logs on it. Fuck that noise altogether.
Yeah,
Not
roller coasters. Okay, my one of my bigger fears is sun tanning beds, which everybody uses around here because they need their vitamin D because it rains all the time.
Right.
Suntan beds don't produce vitamin D.
Correct.
Either.
They don't. But they could also
They
get
produce vitamin C, as in cancer.
Yes. No, I agree with you on that one. No, I don't get anywhere near those things.
If my son screams one more time, I'm about to leave this podcast and go lock both of them in the dog kennel.
Hey,
they're acting the fool.
Fair.
I'm very upset because we announced last week that Paul was going to have a special guest for Last Call with Alex and Paul, and it was going to be Oscar. We're going to have an Oscar sighting.
It was never going to be Oscar on Last Call because I'm at a fishing tournament.
Say that. Well, you didn't know that. Anyways, we're not.
I did. I've been signed up for this fishing tournament for months. Yeah, go about your story. What happened? Your husband rode a log down a hill into the Cascade Mountains or something.
No, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember what we're talking about, but I can tell you. I can tell you.
Loggers are really good at riding wood.
He hauls big wood. He hauls big wood.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
It's big.
Girl. Is it oak or is it like a pine or a spruce?
It's all kinds. It's all kinds.
It's all kinds.
It's all kinds.
Huh.
My man, Fish Daddy Chris is bringing all the wood, basically.
Yes. Well, he used to be a pipe player.
Daddy Chris.
Oh, he's a pipe player?
What's his name?
He used to be a pipe player, and now he's a wood hauler, so you know.
What's Daddy's name?
Patrick.
Fish Daddy Pat.
All right, so did you always grow up fishing, or is this something that came on later on in life?
Oh my God, are you seriously starting this line of questions? Oh, you stop. Nope.
Listen.
Fish Mamma. Shh.
He's just trying to get. He's just getting you off the topic, Paul. That's all.
I'm just moving. Yeah, Paul.
Moving along.
Shh, FishMamaKris.
Talk
What is
to
the
me, Paul.
journey? What is the journey that has brought you
Oh.
here today? Tell us the journey, the story of what has made you an internet sensation in the fishing world.
It's
Paul,
pretty
this is the first
boring.
time-
Go.
Paul, this is the first time I've ever been erect on the show. Keep doing that voice.
Bitch, you are a wreck every show an hour and 45 minutes later. You literally are a wreck.
Well, we're in competition now because I'm about to go for my third. If we don't
Oh my God.
this
Look,
going
that
on.
is-
So we gotta keep
that
going.
is-
Make it happen.
If she drank
Make it happen,
when
Kevin.
she drinks this third one, that's 45 alcohols, and we're 30 minutes in.
We're gonna get some
Because
Watch out.
alcohols, you know, they combine, and so
They
when you get a
multiply.
combination
They
of
multiply.
alcohols, you start getting excessive alcohols.
Look, I got my water. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, drink some water because look, if you get fucking shitty before Alex, you're never gonna hear the end of it. And I'm
late.
actually gonna make TikTok videos of you being
Listen,
shitty.
Chris, if you get shitty before I do, I'll actually send.
Was that
you
the
your
chair or
stickers.
did you just toot?
I hope that was the chair.
It was the chair. I'm in a lawn chair because I'm freaking ghetto as hell.
You're in a lawn chair.
I'm in a lawn chair. I'm ghetto. Look, you have no idea
I
how
take-
hard it was to prepare for this. Okay.
I
What?
take
What do
back.
you
I
mean?
take back. I take back
Yeah,
you not
thank
being
you.
country.
There
I
you
take
go.
back you not being country. You country. You country as hell. You in
You
front of
country as
fucking
hell.
computer with some beat headphones on in a fucking lawn chair. Like it's one thing. You got $300 headphones on.
No, they're not.
And-
They're not. They're
No.
$25 headphones, Paul. They're not that much now. Look,
Y'all
look,
got a
look.
fucking camper and a truck that can pull it. Don't be trying to pretend y'all ain't got money.
Look, I ball on a budget. All right.
That's
Balling
the
on a
only way to do
budget.
it. That's it. And
My
farting
balls
in a
on
lawn chair.
my balls on a budget too.
And that-
and
it's
it's saving all
and-
kinds of stuff.
It's American flag too, because I'm pro-American.
There's the sound again. It's perfect.
Yeah, because it's a fucking lawn chair.
This is the fartiest episode we've ever had.
The armrests are broken. All right, don't hate
She's
me.
Oh
like,
my
I don't
God.
want to move now.
Her ass
I
gonna be
can't.
flat. Okay,
no,
so
I got
what's the
pillows
journey
under.
that has brought you here in front of us today? And when we ask people that, I gotta figure out how to reword it because they're like,
do.
oh, well, because Alex messaged me about being on
Exactly.
the podcast, and I'm like, folks are not getting the goddamn fucking question. We want to hear the story, the fishing journey is of what has brought you here in front of us today. What is the journey in the outdoors of fishing that has done that? When did you start? Who started you? Why is your husband not fish as good as you? Like, these are the stories that we want to know.
Perfect.
Okay, do you want the long version or the short version?
Well,
This
it's
is
a
your
long version.
podcast.
It's
We
a
have all
podcast.
night until I
All
got to
right.
go to get prepared for
Cool.
fishing this weekend.
All right. So my grandpa and I actually spent a lot of time when I was a wee little one. I spent a lot of time ocean fishing because my great grandparents lived in Pismo Beach, California. So we'd fish off the docks and stuff. And he taught me a lot of patience and fly fishing, which I didn't catch on very well. So when I got older, teens, I kind of dropped out of that because I got into horses, and then I got into a lot of trouble.
Wait,
Horses?
Time out. Oh, Bo, I got a buddy. I will not say his name. He's well known, and he has been in relationships with barrel racers, and I've heard some stories, and I have sent
Matt
in every
Pangrac, I got you.
every now and again, I'd be sending him some of these TikToks about horse girls
Yeah.
because horse girls are a different breed.
Yes,
So
well, mine
when
didn't
you
get
said you
that
got
far.
in trouble as a horse girl, I believe it.
Well, let me explain a little bit here. So, not to bring
All right.
this down a level, but I lost my little brother. He was 4 years old. I was 12. So I got into a lot of trouble in my teen years.
Yeah.
And so that I got a lot of other kind of trouble, like partying, drinking, hanging out
Sure.
with people that were in their 20s and
Yeah, yeah.
smoking and anyway. So yeah, then I met my husband, and that turned my life around pretty much.
This is
so,
down in Cali, right?
How
This is down in
how
Cali.
old were you when you met Peepaw Pat?
I was 17.
Peepaw Pat.
Oh, so oh my gosh, so y'all been together a long time then.
We're going 23 years married in May, and we've
What?
been together
Hell
for
yeah.
longer than that. Yeah.
I thought you were like 24.
Bro.
I'm just joking.
Brah, don't call me bro, brah. Okay, nice. So Peepaw Pat saved you. Did he rescue you?
Well, that and I got pregnant. So I was a teenage.
hey.
I was a teen mom.
Yep.
Nice.
And yeah, that saved me a lot. So anyways, so after we got married, we got into like off-roading and stuff like that. And I went a whole different direction.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then,
Yeah, fuck them horses. They take way too much work.
So in 2015, my dad had a massive brain bleed and ended up in the hospital. When that happened, I told my husband 2 more years, 2017, we're going to move from California and we're going to go up to Oregon unless something happened in between that time. So 2017 rolls around, we moved to Oregon so I could be close to my dad. My dad and
your
I,
dad was up in Oregon. Gotcha.
Okay.
yeah,
All
my
right, you
dad
answered,
and my
see, there you
stepmom.
go. You answered my question. You saw my hand go up. You answered. All right, so Daddy was in Oregon.
So my dad and my stepmom live up here. They've been living up here since like 2010-ish, something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
No, excuse me, 2001. And we needed something to do together because I wasn't working, and we decided that fishing was going to be the best option. So we started fishing. And I got to move in my chair, so it's going to make noise. And then it just kind of escalated from that point. I actually I met a girl who had a kayak and just started getting really addicted, and then just went from there.
It escalates quickly, right?
It escalated very quickly.
Yeah.
It went from tamarack angler to this piece of shit. This piece of shit. I can't even remember the name of it right now. Pedal kayak. It wasn't in the set. No, it was an off-brand Canadian kayak with pedals. And then, of course, so now the Old Town and
yeah, she's Old Town tribe now.
Was this all freshwater? The girl that you met with the kayak was all freshwater, so no salt water.
She introduced me to bass fishing, and that's where the problem started.
Who was this woman? Do you remember her name? Like, you're all still friends? Do y'all?
No. So for some reason, when I started posting all of my stuff on Instagram and getting more followers than her, she
oh shit!
Oh, she blocked me everywhere. What? Then never. She lives in my town, and I don't see her anymore.
Man, you know what? She been hanging out with Snoop Dogg too much. You know why? You know why?
He lives in your town.
She been doing laundry with Snoop Dogg. You know why? Because she's a bitch.
And I know where she works.
Oh shit! If she serves food, do not go to her place of employment.
No,
it's coffee.
Yeah, don't go there.
No.
Don't go there.
Hey,
don't go there.
When we talk after the show, I want to have her on to hear her side of this story. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Hey, I gotta. All right. So, all right. Yeah. Did Paul, you do this?
Paul, hold on. Time out.
What happened?
You are super interrupty tonight. You got to calm down. Like, I don't know how much coffee you've had.
Mind. The only thing
You're
that I'm
super ADHD right now.
Exactly. You want to know why? Because my mind is thinking about this tournament this weekend, but my mouth is podcasting.
Yeah. Well, you got to chill out a little bit.
I thought I was talking fast.
Fast? I have never in my life been accused of talking fast.
No, he is. I fall asleep through half our conversations. It's just that it's. Go ahead with your question, though, Paul.
Did Peepaw Pat start fishing with you, or was this your thing and you brought him in?
He has absolutely no interest in fishing whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what? Good. Fuck him. Let him sit at the house and like
Watch the kids.
tinker with the jack
His
on
jack.
y'all's trailer. Yeah.
He spends probably about 65 plus hours driving a week, and on the weekends he wants to do nothing but sleep.
Yeah.
So actually this last Christmas they got into RC cars, so now instead of having one RC car, they've got 7 between the two of them.
The the real gas power RC cars that you gotta build and shit.
They're not gas models. They're all battery powered,
but super fast, right?
They're fast and loud and drives me nuts. But whatever.
Are they
makes
on
them
dirt
happy.
tracks? Are they on dirt tracks, or are they just on like pavement and asphalt?
There's you can use them on dirt, pavement, tracks, whatever you want. There's different ones that they've got.
So that's his hobby is racing racing cars that Alex fits in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, I think the Bronco that my son has, that little rock crawler, I don't know if you saw that video, that'd be the perfect size for Alex.
Yes. Hey, what we got to do is we got to take a trip up to Oregon and put Alex. We got to put Alex on one of those RC cars and let him look like Super Mario. Oh, Super Mario Brothers driving around the racetrack, except he can't control it, but it looks like he's controlling it.
Hey, it's a great episode. Who's ready for the shotgun round? We're done.
I'm good at photography. I can make him look really big.
He already has a wife that asked for that kind of photography. Don't try to insert anything else.
All right,
I'm not inserting anything anywhere. Okay, thank you very much.
Unless it's Peepaw Pat.
Peepaw Pat be getting them nipples. What? Hell! What happened? Who said that?
So what made you go from the fishing to then putting it online, making content, kind of doing that deal?
I got a GoPro and I just started putting it on Instagram. And then I fought TikTok for a long time, and I don't even know what got me started on that. And then I just started posting on TikTok, and I got away from Instagram. And I've just had so much more support on TikTok than I do on Instagram. So I just started posting there and just kind of escalated.
I was listening to this podcast called Your Mom's House. It's with Tom Segura and his wife. But they were talking to it's like a coffee maker, right? But they were talking to this person. They're like, TikTok is so fucking vile. Like, as soon as I posted videos, all I got was fucking hate comments, and I just live in those hate comments. But then I was like, my interaction was different with TikTok. Like, I feel like TikTok is so supportive.
Yeah, I actually, I don't know. I'm not anything like Coley and Texas Bass Babe, but I got so much more support than I got those weird, funky messages. You know what I mean? I got a lot of, keep going, whatever when I started going live, they started asking me if you need any help to get at the degenerates comments out of there and let us know. And it was a whole different ball game for me.
I think it's awesome. I think that's what's great about TikTok and specifically, I guess, Fish Talk, right? It feels like everybody's about this community. Like, we're going to build this up. Like, whatever you're doing, like, if that's dope, we're going to tell you it's dope. And we're not going to, like, do all the other beatdown shit. It's awesome. Like, and even if you don't like this shit, right? Like, I feel like in the Fish Talk community, if you don't like it, like, most people are like, all right, I'll just scroll. I don't need to take the time to be a dickhead and leave a weird comment or Yeah,
if it's too political or anything, I just keep moving along. But I think so the craziest comments that I got was when I went glamping one time, and my son had a smallmouth bass and he was giving it a hug, but he wasn't full on hugging it. But they're like, you shouldn't let him do that because it's going to kill the slime coat on there. And I'm like,
bitch.
Are you kidding me right now? That's what you have to talk about? What?
This is a kid loving on a fish. If this one fucking fish dies, so be it. It's okay.
Right?
There's plenty more. It ain't like he's Look,
he doesn't even do that. He
there's-
just like holds it like it looks
Right.
like it's being, and he.
It's-
But it all
Look,
matters
look,
on
I
age
get
too,
it.
because
I
if
get
he was like 5 years old hugging a bass, it would have gone
right,
viral.
it would be okay. Yeah, it'd be okay.
right?
Yeah.
But because he's like 10 or whatever, they're like, well,
Yeah.
you should be a
Yeah.
better steward of
Yeah.
fishing.
Oh, yeah.
No, fuck off.
You-
Fuck off.
As a mom,
You know what?
you should
You
tell
know
him
what?
that's not good.
That's bullshit.
You know what?
I'm
You
sorry,
should have saved that
what?
comment, and the next smallmouth you call, you should have stitched that comment, or not stitched, but whatever the fuck it is. You should have made a comment, a video comment on that comment with you taking a smallmouth bass and killing it and cooking it and eating it, being like, you know what? Fuck your hugs. We're eating this bitch tonight.
So okay, and to be honest, so smallmouth bass in that river system they're invasive. So they
100%.
Eat
actually
the fuck
want
out
them
of
to
them.
be
Hell
killed.
yeah.
So
You know what? So
I'm
hug
like,
the fuck out of them and kill them all.
Wait, hold on.
Ex-
To be clear, any bass where you're at in Oregon is
Yeah,
invasive.
true. Is invasive.
They're all
That's true.
invasive.
Yeah,
No, 100%.
No.
Okay. No. So the lake that I fish at, the yellow perch are
Yes.
actually more invasive than the largemouth bass at the
Oh my
lake I
God.
fish
It
at.
doesn't-
You and your
All right, hold up. There,
I hate-
when the motherfucking thing is
Jesus.
invasive, when shit's invasive, it's invasive. Not one thing is more invasive than the other. If
At
it
this
ain't
lake-
supposed to be there, it ain't supposed to be there.
Look, it ain't supposed to be there because I'm tired of catching their asses. Okay.
listen. The episode title is FishMamaKris hates yellow perch.
I do hate yellow perch.
She's got such
Fish
a
Mama
fuck-
Chris lets her
I haven't been
kids
dead
hug
up.
smallmouth bass, trophy smallmouth bass.
The yellow perch go like this.
You should. Why
But
don't
yeah,
you
they're all
eat them?
invasive.
Why don't you sell them for catfish
good.
bait?
I don't eat fish for one, and
fuck me.
This will be fun later.
Then why not keep them and sell them for catfish bait? Y'all got catfishes up there. I bet the sturgeon eat them. I bet you could cut them up and catch
She's
them up
not
with some
that
sturgeons.
Sturgeon. She's not that
It's a-
country for catfish.
it's illegal to actually use
Oh, you guys can't
fish
use cut
as
bait?
bait.
Oh shit.
So if you caught a sturgeon, how did it taste?
I would have no idea. I haven't caught a sturgeon. It's on my bucket list.
Have you
They didn't-
ever tried? Have you ever tried camel's milk?
No. Nope. Nor goat. No coconut. Nope. No, nothing.
No
I like
coconut?
cow.
You don't like nut
Just
milk?
cow milk.
I like cow.
Why
Did you
the
just say,
fuck
Paul?
do
Paul,
humans
Paul, what did you just say?
drink milk? Why are we the only fucking species on this planet
They're
that
not.
drinks the milk of mother after we have weaned ourselves off of mother? Why do we replace why do we at 12 months, why do we replace mama milk with another mammalian milk? Why can't we just if we're gonna
That's a
drink the
fucking
milk,
great
why don't we
question,
just
actually.
keep drinking
It's
the people milk?
It depends on how crunchy of a mama you are, though, because there's
No.
some out there that are like
Oh,
5+
okay,
years
but-
old.
Oh, you're right.
No. We're not talking about the granolas and this and that shit. My question is this: Why
Yeah, real talk,
why do we
why?
quit
Yeah.
drinking mama
a-
milk at 12
Yeah.
at a year old and then switch to cow milk or almond milk or some other bullshit milk?
Because mom.
Why do we not just why do we not just keep
Mama's gotta
drinking?
go back to work.
She's gotta go back to work, dog.
Shit, well, no, shit. This America, she only get 12 weeks. I mean, this is 8 months later.
I got 3 months. I got 3
Yeah.
months.
Exactly, 12 weeks,
But-
Alex. Jesus
didn't say
Christ, Mama
anything.
Chris, y'all. That's what I'm saying is, in America, we only a mama gives birth, and
gotcha.
12 weeks later, she's back working. But that's not the question. That's not the point we're
I
trying
don't.
to make
I
here. I'm
don't know
trying to
why.
make.
That's a very.
I want to
Joe
understand
Rogan
why
question.
I want to understand why we quit drinking people milk and go to animal or nut or legume milk. Why don't we just keep drinking fucking people milk?
Well, I don't want to be drinking nut milk, but anyways,
But that's cum.
that's a lot.
That's not
That's
milk.
a lot of work as a female to be doing. Let me tell you.
But see,
Clip
back
in
in
that
the
one.
day, you had wet nurses, and that's what
That's
they
true.
did. They continually had
The
They-
18th
They just,
century
as long as you don't
British
stop.
people. That is not us.
As long as you don't
Right.
stop, you can produce milk as long as you're milking your milk ducts.
Okay, when you start producing milk, Paul, and you have to
That's
pump
not gonna
that shit,
happen.
you let me know how it feels.
I'm not saying
all right?
I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm just asking a simple question.
Yeah, we don't know
it
the
dumbfounds
answer.
me.
We don't know
I'm
the
not a
answer.
doctor.
No.
I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a nurse. Just so you know,
Alex, did you ever taste breast milk as an adult?
Come on. You had 2 kids. Don't even lie. Don't even lie. Don't even lie.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Or were you doing booby stands in the shower when she was having to exfoliate?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
I know.
I plead
So
the
you're
fifth.
married.
you
and
look
Paul,
like
I know
Jim.
you did too.
I'll tell you.
Don't even lie.
I'll answer. You look like Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene when he had the milk stash outside the barber shop.
I don't understand this, Paul. Most of our episodes.
What was the question?
Exactly.
Have you ever had
I don't
camel's milk?
understand- Hold on. I don't understand how Paul decided to go so dirty when we have a female angler on.
I didn't
We're
go
gonna
dirty.
get me
We're talking
too
about
big.
Look, okay. Let me just explain something. Wait,
I have never tried
Paul?
breast milk. I had a friend that had to try it when they went through the airport. They
See what I'm
made
saying?
both
Super
adults
interrupt
drink it
That's all right. I'll
before they
interrupt
would
them
let
too.
them take the breast milk in. And if that was
Yeah.
me, I would have gagged and probably I wouldn't have thrown up, but I probably would have spit it back out. I would definitely been gagging.
I will say
I'm
did
scared
go
of milk.
to I was in a portion of your state, Chris, but what was a completely different world. We were dry docked up in Portland, which is a completely different world from where you're at. But we went to a coffee shop and you could pay $1 extra and your creamer could be breast milk.
That does not surprise me at all.
And it was the weirdest fucking thing. And it said from your barista and named the lady.
Oh, okay,
And
that's
I was
too
like,
much. That's too intimate for
holy
me.
shit. Yeah, it was too much.
What,
Hey,
Paul? What?
Alex.
Mhm.
All right, got my. I had to raise my hand. Alex got 2
Yeah.
things. One, have you checked the email lately?
Yes.
Okay, we haven't. Nobody's emailed us.
No.
The fucking assholes. All right, I need to know.
at gmail.com.
bassandbrews@gmail.com. Has anyone ever made cheese out of people breast milk?
Yeah. Like
I
a
want to know,
mozzarella.
has anybody made a cheese out of breast milk? bassandbrews@gmail.com. We need this for the Patreon only.
Swiss
Last call with
cheese.
Alex and a Paul.
It's gotta
It
be
doesn't
holy.
matter.
It's gotta be holy cheese.
Doesn't matter. I just need to know if you've done it. And if you have made it, eaten it, or been around it, or know the process to making breast milk cheese. bassandbrews@gmail.com. Let us know
Or if
because
you
we're going
know
to talk about
anybody
it.
who's done this, I guess
That's
we'd
what I
like
just
to
said.
have them on. Yeah, well, I'd like to have them
Hey,
on for
Fish
an
Mama
episode.
Chris, what kind of kayak are you in?
Us. I'm sorry. Old Town Sportsman 106.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Old Town Tribe.
That's why I was talking so much crap about. Alex is giving you shit about your freaking pedals, and I'm over here squeaking like.
I don't understand how your boat squeaks.
Oh,
I
well,
was.
well,
it's
because
so
Alex,
loud.
she actually uses her boat more than twice
Oh,
a
I
year.
do. Even when it's raining, I'm out.
Stop.
Mhm.
But is the squeaking fixed?
It is.
so it's a pedal
I
issue.
lubed it.
What did you use for the lube?
Astroglide.
Yeah, there it is.
Yo, Astroglide, we're still waiting. We're still waiting on y'all. We have people using Astroglide for beard care. We have it lubing their pedals on kayaks. I'm pretty sure we got people putting it on fishing lures by now. I gotta go take it.
It's nice and slick. It's slick.
Exactly. hey, while he's gone, Chris, can you confirm? I think Paul's using Just for Men in his beard. Does his beard look darker than normal?
It does look a little bit darker, but
Doesn't
it could be
it?
the lighting. I don't know.
I think
Maybe it's because I'm so bright. I don't know.
I think he's fucking. I have this theory because I saw it last week. I think he's dyeing his fucking beard black.
He's trying to look younger
like
than he is.
slowly work into it because he's mad because we keep showing the real life picture of Paul, which is this fucking creature.
He's trying to match the picture.
When I dropped this today, when Lucky Bastard said, "Do the same clip but with the creature," I knew what he meant, and it was this.
I never ran over to a post so fast.
Oh my God.
And then it just popped up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was great. But yeah, it does look a little bit.
It does, right?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of creatures, on Bass and Brews, we are a big fan of the game Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she knows what's going to happen. So here's how it works. We're going to give her 3 options. She's have to marry one, fuck one, or kill one. And your options are, as always, Bigfoot, aliens, or Loch Ness.
All right. I'm not a fan of hairy people because I get hot in bed. So Bigfoot's down. Bigfoot's gotta go.
I can't believe you're fucking killing this beautiful specimen. I got you.
Yep. Nope. Bigfoot's going down. And let me see. I would have to fornicate with the aliens because I want smart kids.
That's not a smart kid with this visual, but okay.
Well, not that one, but most aliens are smarter than we are. And then I think I would marry Loch Ness because I want to know where all the good fish are.
That's a solid politician style line on it. I like it.
I've been thinking about this for weeks, just so you know.
Have you, all right, so speaking of Bigfoot, so I have to ask this because you're actually a listener of the show. Most people don't know who the fuck we are, and then we bombard them, right? But you've gone, you've listened to all these. Do you watch this on YouTube or no?
Sometimes.
No? Okay.
Because I'm watching it at work. I'm listening to it at work, so.
Okay. All right, so the Bigfoot episode, do you know what those visuals look like of our examples?
I don't think I saw them, no.
All right. So when we had Mike on, he was saying that this here is a bear that has wasting disease, right?
Oh, all right.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And here's what he caught off trail cam.
Okay, no.
Which one's no?
I don't believe in Bigfoot. I'm sorry.
You don't. You live in fucking Oregon.
I don't believe in Bigfoot. Strike me down. Everybody that I work with believes in Bigfoot, but I don't. Aliens, yes. Bigfoot, no.
Aliens, hold on. Aliens, yes, but you don't think that Bigfoot was ever around?
No, I don't. I don't think so. No, but I think aliens are too smart to want to take over our stupid planet. So.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, Bigfoot could easily be this, though, as well.
Well, that's Paul. I mean, so he's already taken over. Wait, wrong way. There we go.
I ain't took over shit.
Yeah, you're just...
Yeah, he's over there quiet.
Yeah, he's texting. He's being the worst host at this point.
My son said his front part of his head hurt. And my wife just took his temperature and he has a low-grade fever and his throat's a little sore, so now I'm fucking freaking out and getting hypochondriac disease. So when we're done with this podcast, the first thing I will go do is I will lather my arms and hands in sanitizer, which is what we call in our house sanitizer. And then I will sniff it until I'm coughing and a little wheezy, and then I will bring out the bottles of Lysol and disinfect it, and I will fumigate the downstairs. And everybody will be asleep when this is going on, but I will walk into all their rooms and fumigate there and the hallway and the bathrooms and everything like that, because now I'm worried that I'm going to get sick when it's hopefully just allergies, but I don't know. I've never heard anybody that have low-grade fever with allergies, and now I'm all fucking freaking out and scared because I've got a fishing tournament this weekend. Not only that, I don't have PTO. My boss is an asshole. Like the guy who owns my company is a bitch. I'm the bitch. I'm the asshole, and I don't have any PTO. I don't have time.
I gotcha.
There it is. There. Come on,
That's what she said.
Paul.
Oh,
All right. So you hate the yellow perch. We've covered that.
Okay.
In nausea,
why did you
Me
go with
too.
Old
And I
Town?
think it's
Look, one question at a time. Which one do you want?
no. That's
I hate yellow
Alex
perch
is-
in my sportsman. Okay.
You hate your sportsman and yellow perch.
I hate catching yellow perch in my sportsman. How about that?
I was gonna actually work it into why you. Me and Paul, as fractured as
Paul
we
and
seem,
I.
it was gonna be the work into why did you pick
Okay.
the sportsman over the other boats?
Okay, so Hobie's too heavy, and I couldn't
Okay.
afford it because I'm not bougie.
Fair enough.
Whoa.
Well, she
No,
got
it-
the
We've
fancy
only had-
camper.
We've
No,
only had
it-
one guest that took out a loan from their retirement to buy a Hobie.
Okay,
Yeah, shout out to you, the historian.
Okay, I might not have taken out a loan, but I did use a credit card to buy my sportsman.
That's
So
fine. That's okay.
But anyways, so yeah, it was just too heavy, and for what I wanted, the cost just wasn't there. I had to make it worth my husband's while because I'm sponsored by my husband, so I had to make it. I had to
Sponsored by
make it work.
Peepaw Pat.
Yeah, Peepaw Pat.
So that's why I did that, and it's light enough where I thought I was going to be able to put it into the back of my pickup truck, and that was a hard no once I got it.
Yeah.
So I had to buy
Really?
a trailer
Yep.
for that one too. But I love it. And
What do you use? So I know a lot of people, and I'm one of them, right? Who went to Old Town specifically for that instant reverse, right? Do you use that as much as you think you would?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I run into trees more than probably the next person will. On a lake with no wind, by the way. So
What are you, ham bone? Just
I
throwing
have
shit
no
into trees?
excuse. I have no excuse. Yes, I have bad aim.
Oh, I gotta hold up. Speaking of Hamburg, I gotta text him and see if he's fishing this weekend because I gotta.
Okay, that's
Gotta
great.
hug
Nobody
the-
cares
I gotta
about you,
hug a
Texas
fart at
Paul.
I'll tell you what. So my toss up with getting the Old Town was between Old Town and Native.
Okay.
And so I did pros and cons between the two. I really, really liked the Native, not the Titan. I can't remember the name of the other one. But when I was reading the reviews on it, it just had bad reviews. It was just getting too much water inside of the hole when you're in it.
Yeah.
So
The
then
deck. It wasn't the hole. It's the
whatever.
deck was wet.
it was the damn inside the kayak where my feet go. And I was trying to
Yep.
avoid that because our water is cold.
Yep.
And so when I ended up getting the Sportsman, I texted this guy because I couldn't get my pedal drive in place. And then when I finally was able to get it in place, I still was getting water inside. So I was like, well, I could have just gone with the Native, but I like the Old Town. She's good for me.
It literally, she texted me and was just like, there's so much fucking water. But what's funny is it was a phone call first and I accidentally gave you like one number off. And then you're like, what the fuck? And then we talked about it. You're like, there's so much fucking water. I'm like, you'll be good once you start pedaling.
Yeah, I couldn't get it in place. It was just driving me crazy. Like I still to this day I have to push down with my foot. I can't just push down with my hand.
Okay, so I think this is super important because I remember when we talked, you were like gingerly like putting this thing in like it's a precious little princess. And I totally understand because you spent a lot of money on it, right?
Yes.
But it's also a tool. So like my bitch goes in and I slam that bitch like an Atlantic City whore. Just slam that bitch right into the slot. Like it's going in there, right?
So I push down my foot and I get wet.
Exactly. Oh,
she squirts me.
Whoa.
Every time.
Whoa.
Every time.
She's ready to go.
Wow. This podcast just went fucking in the left field. This is terrible.
It's but you know what the worst is when it's fucking cold and you got to do that, right? Because you got to push down, but you got to like glance off. But then you can't get a good push, so you're like, "Fuck! I gotta take a whole face full of this."
Yes. Yes, and it's even better when there's a whole bunch of guys watching me from the boat ramp because they're already scrutinizing my backing skills and taking off and loading and everything else. So then I just go in there and I'm putting my drive down and I'm just like, thanks.
No, it's,
Thanks, Betty.
See, there's no the water in the deck of the Hobie drains right out. My feet are never wet. There's no splash or having to kick my drive in. I mean,
you do have to kick the
it is
old time.
Everything's so nice and smooth with the Hobie on that.
I'm not trying to except for the instant reverse.
You know what? You get it's just like anything else. You get used to doing what you need to do, and so to reach down and to pull it to go in reverse. But I'll tell you what, I'm
not coordinated enough to be bringing in a fish while I'm trying to back up my boat.
100%.
You're not until you need to be. But I will tell you, for me, that's not really never a problem with me. Usually, I just turn the rudder and pedal whichever way my nose is. If I'm going somewhere I don't want to go and I'm trying to reel in a fish, I just turn the rudder.
Honestly,
but I mean, I don't
after
have any
using the Old Town Drive, I really don't think I could because like hold on, Paul.
I have never. Paul. Well, no, you hold on. Let me finish mine because I'm saying this from somebody that's never had instant reverse, which I feel like is very different. Having instant reverse and then never ever having instant reverse is two different. That's two different things. So I've never had it. So it's just like a chicken that's raised in a barn that goes to slaughter. People want to free the chickens. If you let that motherfucker out the barn, it would probably die in the first hour from being scared of the sun. And you can't miss what you never had.
Sure,
I've never had it, so I can't speak to that like y'all.
So to be fair, the kayak that I had. To be
fair. Everybody loves fucking Letterkenny. Let's do it.
All right. So the kayak that I had before it was instant reverse. So I was already used to that. However, I had to replace the steering cables on that bitch. So it was left was right and right was left. So getting into the Old Town, it was weird having to, turn left and go left.
Canadian shit was that.
No. I had to replace the cables within the first year.
Oh, that
But
sucks.
left was right and right was left.
Because I had to thread it through and it was backward. And when I sold it to
you
the guy,
fucked it up.
I messed it up. But I was very clear to the guy who bought it that it was that way. And I'm like, just so you know, it works just fine, but it's backward.
So you just got to pretend like you're backing a trailer down every time you need to go forward.
Exactly. Maybe that's why I'm so good, because I just got used to it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, the instant reverse though is amazing.
Hey-o.
Like the instant reverse is I don't think I could do it again. Like when I set into a fish, it's become muscle memory to instantly backpedal, right?
Yeah.
To pull them out of whatever they're out of, and it helps keeps the tension to hold the fish long. Like it's like so ingrained in me now. I don't think I do think as much as I love Old Town, and I do, Hobie is better with their storage. Like their storage solutions are way better.
Things are changing. Though.
For everybody,
Hobie's still there. We'll see what's going to happen with Hobie over the next couple of years with their design. Their design has been pretty consistent over the last 10 years or longer, even
nothing
maybe
to change.
But it's also been a really good design. It's got a ton of deck space. You got a big compartment in the back. You got the front compartment, this and that. Some of the other things that I look at in the Native has a ton of deck space too. The Old Town it looks a little narrow for deck space. I mean,
it's tighter.
But this is the thing. This is one of the things that I always get irritated with people on kayaks. That everything, all that shit with storage and deck space and stuff. Once you're into another kayak, if you go from Hobie to Native, in 6 months, 3 months.
You'll be used to it.
You're going to forget about that shit. You're going to get 100%. Used to it. You're going to figure out where your shit goes and how to do it. And there are occasions where you're gonna be like, I hate this native platform. I want to go back to Hobie. It happens. People do that, but then they go to another platform like, fuck, this is awesome. So it just really depends.
I mean,
these motherfuckers are expensive. We're talking about $2,000 to $8,000, $3,000. I mean, if you're going to get comparable native Old Town,
how much?
2,500 and up.
So
I paid 2,700 on mine.
So what blows my mind on the prices, because this is I guess an old man rant, but like I bought my 120 topwater, right? This is before the Sportsman came out at the start of COVID. I bought mine for $2,000.
Okay, so
which is fucking insane, because I've seen how the price.
Before we go there, let me finish my little thing. Yeah, but let me go with my little thing.
Hold on, Paul.
If you buy comparable kayaks, there's not many folks out there that can just go, let me fish a year with a Hobie PA 14. Let me go fish with a PDL. Not many people can just go out there and buy them all.
100%.
Not everybody is Drew from Paddler's Playbook.
You
and has like 65
in order to do stuff like that.
God,
but if you're sponsored by Hobie, you're going to stick with Hobie majority of the time. Only a few people are going to change, but
some people get Hobie and then they go over to Old Town. No, I get what you're saying. No, go ahead.
But that's what not the average person. The average kayak angler is going to be able to go spend $3,000 to $5,000 on a new kayak every year to try them out.
Spending them,
And I mean, that's the other thing is I have my shit set up. Why the fuck do I want to go buy another kayak? If this bitch gets a hole in it this weekend, I'm probably going to be over here with a hair dryer, a blowtorch,
but don't you have
some buckets from Lowe's patching that hole.
Doesn't Hobie have a lifetime warranty on the hole?
They say so, but I've heard some stories here recently. We'll see.
They don't have one. But
it depends. We'll see. But
if you look at your Old Town, I don't think they're not gonna fix it. So you got to be careful on how you word your warranties.
Correct. That's true.
Don't have video of evidence.
100%. But
do not Instagram your illegalities. Don't Instagram your crimes, people.
No, but you're absolutely right. It's crazy how they've blown. They're so expensive now for the average angler, and you kind of. But I mean, it is worth it. But it's like, fuck. It's a lot of money.
My whole thing is get a good kayak. Right. Get a good kayak, get a pedal kayak. Yeah. If you're in skinny water, obviously get a good paddle kayak. Just get a good one, get a stable one, get one that that the majority of people can stand up in.
100%.
Because from our side as a man, being able to pee without having to go to the bank every time was a huge. That was probably the number one thing.
Don't fucking.
We've talked about this before with Go Girls and stuff. It's hard.
No, she can just piss her pants too.
Regardless, being able to stand up and stretch your legs and to be able to stand up and see, those are just get a good stable kayak. Yeah. If you get a shitty kayak with a shitty stability, it's just you're gonna work yourself to death. That
was my biggest thing with getting those Old Town was the difference in the width versus some of the other ones that I was getting, because I am not a small girl. Okay, so I'm 5'1" and I'm
taller than
Alex. I'm a little broad, but I wanted to make sure that it was going to be able to handle everything that I needed, be able to still stand up in it and not feel like I was going to be off balance, because I have a really bad knee.
Mm-hmm.
And
would you get P-Paul Pat too many times?
No.
Were you a third string college punter like me?
It's a fishing story.
Well, tell us the story. We're here for the stories.
I was up river fishing with my dad for salmon, fall salmon. And
salmon.
Salmon.
Say
the weird thing.
Salmon.
Say the weird thing.
and I was slope about it was a degree, and I slipped in mud, and when I fell, I landed directly on the top of my knee onto a submerged rock. And I literally have no cartilage underneath my knee on the left side.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something I got to deal
And
with.
Sounds
every
like
day,
you need a
but
motor for your kayak. Fuck
I
with that.
wish. I got to register it, so I don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that.
I'll register mine.
I don't want to
It's
do
like
it.
$20.
I don't want to do it. It's too much work for me. It's good for me to exercise.
So
I like
doing
food.
Fuck
I
exercise.
like food, Paul.
Hold on, Paul.
Do both.
So does your knee hurt doing the bicycle motion that
It
has
hurts
to
all the
do
time.
with the drive? It does?
It hurts no matter what I do. No matter what I do, it hurts. So
Did you
It doesn't-
ever
Dude, just eat
test
some
drive a
gummies
Hobie?
before you go out fishing and be like, hey, pain go away. I ate gummies. Hey.
No. So when well, for one, because of the work that I do, if I was caught doing any kind of drugs, I would lose my job and my license. So no, I'm not going to do that.
You can't.
You a nurse?
But I'm not a nurse, but I do hold a certificate for a hemodialysis technician, so I can't risk losing my license. But so to answer your question, I think Alex about the push versus the pedal.
exactly.
Pedaling is easier for me than pushing.
Good.
At this point, it used to be like elliptical was better, like type motion, but I think I like the bicycle motion. It just gives me a better workout.
All right.
And I don't think about the pain when I'm out on the kayak. I'm too busy focused on where I'm going, what I'm doing.
Hey, when you're on the water, do you we're going to ask off the shotgun round, but when you're on the water, do you listen to like music or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
What? Ugh.
Yeah. No, I do too.
Yes.
I do too.
I love to sing.
Are you out there singing? Are you belting? Are you out there belting Katy Perry when you're
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Oh shit, not that one.
Her name was Sandy.
So
And she had nice tits.
Not to get Tyler Ward on you, but yes, I do like to sing country music when I'm out on the water, mostly.
Do you sing out loud all the time, and when somebody shows up, you kind of stop singing, or do you just belt it out regardless?
I'm not much of a show singer. I'm not much of a show singer. I'm very loud in my car. And if there's nobody around, I will literally like throw my hands up and just get really into it. But if there's anybody around, I'm like,
hold on, Paul. Hold on.
You hold on.
I got one. I got one here. Hey, so Chris, let's say you're listening to NWA. Are you screaming every lyric?
Yes.
Do you know who NWA is?
Yes.
She does.
Okay.
She knows. I love
Have you ever watched The Greatest Showman? Oh,
yes.
fuck. What the happened?
Yes.
Hold on. I lost y'all. Something happened to my screen.
We're still here.
One of my favorite songs is I Love Big Butts and I Cannot Lie. Because I know.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, and he's from Seattle.
Oh, no. I know. But he's one of my favorites. But I like Eminem too.
Do you like the green or the red? Because those are usually the best colors.
Brown. Because they have no color.
Ugh.
Okay. That
like
was
fucking
very
chocolate
political.
M&Ms.
That was
terrible.
very political of you. I love that. She said, I like the brown because it has no color.
Chocolate's brown.
What's your favorite Machine Gun Kelly song?
Oh.
I don't know that one very well. No.
Oh.
I could talk.
How about Selena? Did you like Selena?
No.
I listened to it.
No, she didn't like Selena. No, she didn't like
Celine Dion. Yes.
She loves Celine Dion.
Celine Dion or Mariah Carey?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion or J-Lo?
Celine Dion.
I love this new thing. Hold on,
Celine Dion or Alex Castanuega?
That's a tough one. He's raspy. It's got that deep cigarette voice. I don't know.
Whoa. I don't even smoke. This is bullshit.
Alex or Willie Nelson?
Oh,
I got it. You gotta have Willie.
you gotta have.
I gotta
Willie.
have the Willie.
You gotta have
Willie
you
or
gotta have the
Waylon?
Willie.
Oh shit. That's getting deep.
That's what she said.
Willie.
Man,
Willie?
she's still holding with Willie. I like it.
Willie, or Johnny Cash?
Cash.
Yeah, it's always
Whoa,
Cash.
we didn't have to think about that one at all.
No, it's always Cash.
Yep.
Cash is
Yep.
always the winner.
Cash is king.
Yeah, no shit. Like that.
Cash or Elvis?
Cash.
Fuck Elvis, little bitch.
Okay. I don't know when I call him a bitch, but okay.
Kind of was, but whatever.
Was he?
Yeah, well, he loved
he-
he loved
hold
he
on,
loved
hold on.
he
Is
loved
Elvis the
underage girls
yellow-
anyway.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Fuck. God damn it. I was gonna make a comment and see the yellow purse, but then I forgot he was fuck, I forgot that. It's so hard.
Hey,
Listen.
Johnny Cash or Stevie Nicks?
I have to pick Stevie.
Whoa.
You know what?
She's-
Stevie Nicks, yeah.
She's good.
Jeez. Stevie Nicks
But it's a whole different. That's a different genre,
different
though,
genre.
isn't it?
Yeah, but you
That's
gotta
a way
choose.
different genre.
But
It's
you
still
have to
gonna be
choose.
Stevie.
All right. To be relevant to nowadays, is it Stevie Nicks or Puff Daddy?
Oh, Stevie. Stevie.
Look, Diddy, the word / name Diddy will
But
no
Diddy?
longer.
Mm.
Yep, Diddy be Diddy.
No, it's so bad. Oh, dude, the new phrase that they're like.
Hey,
Diddy
Stevie
be
Nicks or
Diddying.
Taylor Swift?
Stevie.
Still,
Katy
Stevie
Perry.
Nicks.
Hold on.
Stevie Nicks was Taylor Swift of the late 70s or
Was.
of the 70s, 80s.
Kind of,
Well,
yeah.
I think
I mean,
Taylor is
minus-
just over commercialized now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
She's
puts
just-
out some good ass fucking music. You know who
She
sings
does.
every song she sings better than almost all the singers? Is fucking Kelly Clarkson covers songs like nobody's business.
Kelly Clarkson's good though.
She can cover a song. I listened to her sing a song today. I can't remember the fucking name of it.
What?
And I
Why
was
are
like,
you
oh my God,
listening
this
to
shit was
Kelly
really good.
Clarkson?
Because she fucking rocks.
Do you listen to
Look.
Carrie Underwood?
I used to, but not
Isn't
anymore.
she the one that said like I'm gonna fuck up your truck?
Bluetooth
Isn't that the
Yeah.
lady?
Bluetooth
Yeah.
connected.
No, she didn't say she was. She did. Kelly Clarkson was my girlfriend when she was on American Idol, and she didn't even know it. We had dates, we had sex, and she never knew about it.
You got full fucking canceled. It's a good thing your wife doesn't listen to this fucking
Right.
podcast.
Oh, I just started dating my wife, so she was a girlfriend at the time, and
So,
it
was
wasn't deep
irrelevant.
enough for her to know
Hold
that I
on, it was
that I
a
had a
girlfriend at the
girlfriend she
time.
didn't know about.
But Carrie Underwood was his wife that he was
Not Carrie-
fucking.
No,
No,
not
not
Carrie
Carrie-
Underwood.
Oh, wait, who did I get confused with?
Kelly Clarkson. Kelly
Wait.
Clarkson.
Wait. Paul, you
Never
said
mind.
you're fucking Kelly Clarkson?
Oh my god.
What?
What?
I think
Oh my God! How many bath bombs did you have, Alex?
Bath bomb.
What the fuck are they called?
Well,
Buzz
Buzz
balls.
balls.
I like my balls.
Shit, speaking of that, I gotta buzz my balls next week. They'll get a little hair, get a little stringy.
But it gives you better streamline in the Hobie.
Hey, Paul.
Gotta
Yeah,
make
but
sure
it
you're
tickles. But it tickles my grundle.
Hey,
It ain't nothing
Paul,
like
we-
getting an itch when you're trying to pedal 2 miles. 'Cause
Paul,
your
we talked
unbuzzed
about
balls
this.
get
Hold on, Paul.
what?
We talked about this when he went to go to the bathroom. What's
Uh-oh,
going
what
on with the
happened?
beard? What's going on with the beard, man?
What happened with the beard?
It looks good, Paul. What you do?
Are you
Well, it's
using
the
just
gray is
for men?
accentuated. The gray's accentuated because I have a black Ben Addicts
No,
shirt
it
on.
has nothing to do with that. It has
It
to do
does.
with no. It has to do with it.
Bitch, I got
looks
less gray in my
less
hair
gray.
than you.
I know.
It looks less
but-
gray. No, because I have a black shirt
I think
on. So
you're
you,
dyeing it. I think you're
No.
dyeing it.
bitch, I don't brush my beard. There's no way in fucking hell I'm dyeing it.
Wow.
Paul, I want you to be honest with this. Are you using Just for Men on your beard? I know we have
I
Chris
do
here.
not even brush my beard, but like once a week. When I shower, when I take my once a week shower, I brush my beard once a week.
Hold on. Once a week shower?
We wash, as
Wow.
humans, we wash too much. And we
The
use
job
too
they
much
do,
soap.
but don't you crush trash? I mean, that would
Correct.
just.
I'm not
Correct.
in the fucking dumpster crushing trash with my feet. I'm sitting in a little
Are you
hut.
sure?
running. My little joystick looks like an
Oh.
Atari, and I got some buttons to mash.
Hold on. Paul, once a week? Is that real? Or are you just trying to be
I
funny?
mean, in the wintertime, maybe. In the summertime, it's 3 times a week, every other day.
What's the humidity level in where you live, Paul?
Oh,
What's the humidity
I'm
in the
I'm in
summertime?
fucking North Carolina.
Gnarly.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
It's not what. Here's the thing: when you ask people around here, what's humidity? But oh, you're fucking 100%. These motherfuckers don't know what humidity is. They just say some bullshit. But I mean, it's humming. It'll be humming.
It's
It'll be hot. It'll be hot. Look, here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference.
New t-shirt. It'd be humming.
If you go to let's say Arizona, where I fought fire before, it'd be 105 degrees. The difference, this is the easiest way I can explain it to people. When you go into the shade in a dry heat, because 110 is a fucking 110. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. 110 is 110. But when you go into the shade with low humidity, you have an instant feeling of coolness. Like the shade cools you down. In the South, in Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, the Carolinas, when you go down here in the South and the humidity is 50, 60, 70%.
Yeah.
And it's 100 degrees. And you go in the shade, it fucking just feels the exact same as in the sun.
Hot. Yeah.
You're still sweating. When you go in the shade in that dry heat,
but you're still
you have some relief.
You dirty motherfucker.
But the more you sweat, the less you should shower because the water is evaporating and washing off of you.
It's just very sweaty and stinky.
But no, if you get on a shower and deodorant regimen,
it's like it's very sweaty and stinky.
If you get on a shower and deodorant regimen, you won't stink when the average person stinks because your body is replacing all the nasty smells with fresh sweat, and it's washing your body is self-cleaning.
So I'm used to the dry heat because I lived in Vegas. Yeah. And then in Southern California, it was hot too. It was a dry heat. Here, because it's only it's hot at 70 degrees, but the humidity is like 80%.
You're in a rainforest. You're in the biggest rainforest in America.
It's really freaking hot here. It's not hot. It's just humid. It's humid. And I've been to South Carolina. I went to North Carolina and South Carolina.
It's like wet balls.
I loved it there.
Yeah,
it's like
a hot nut sack.
You can breathe in the air.
Exactly.
It was so thick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what she
it was
said.
Just different.
It's like a wet ball sack. I mean, that's the best way to. I mean, if you're, it's a hot wet ball sack. Go to Disney World. 10 minutes into breaking through the rope.
No, hell no. I couldn't. I would die out there.
No, you wouldn't.
I can't do the heat anymore.
It's
you'd adjust.
It's gnarly.
I would. Yeah.
I complained when it's 70 degrees outside.
I've lived in New Jersey for as long as I've lived now, and I fucking hate the humidity.
That's not true. You have not lived in Jersey as long as you've lived. Now
I've lived in New Jersey longer than I've lived in Washington at this point. Go. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, that makes that GED came out real quick. I had to make sure he understood the difference. Hey, FishMamaKris, Mammy, do you have a GED?
I actually graduated with honors with my regular degree, my high school diploma.
God damn! Look at you.
Yeah.
At least we got somebody from Pacific Northwest that's educated. All right, so Alex is going to Tinkle. If you had to take one of us out on a date and you were paying, who would it be?
Oh my God. I couldn't afford you.
What does that mean?
Because I know that you like to eat as much as I do.
You don't know that. You don't know me like that. What fucking answer is that? So you're
No, see,
taking
but
Alex out on a date.
I would take him out on a date, but I would want you to cook for me.
Oh, okay. See,
I
there
would
we
take
go.
I would take your cooking any day.
Okay, so you're a user. You're gonna
Yes.
you're gonna take Alex out to eat because he's sweet and
He's
beautiful
cheap
and
because he's cheap.
but you're gonna take
But I'm
me
going to use the hell out of
out.
you.
Yeah, to cook. Okay. If you had to
Okay,
take
so
one of us fishing, who are you taking, Alex or me?
I'm going to have to say you.
I
I
knew
would
that
say you.
because Alex doesn't fish enough. I mean, I don't fish a ton either, but I fish way more than he does.
But you're as aggressive as me when it comes to it. When you go out, you have a point to make, and that's what I want to do. I want to go out but I'm quiet when I fish too, and I want quiet.
I'm
I
not
don't want a lot
necessarily
of
quiet,
noise.
but I'm the noise coming out of my mouth is self-deprecating.
If I miss something or I get stuck on something, yes. But I want it to be more entertaining. But I don't really like fishing with other people, so I guess it just doesn't make a difference.
I tell people all the time. People like, hey, we should get together and go fish, and I'll tell them. I said, we can, but I don't really like. I'm not fun to fish with. Is the easiest way I can explain it. And I've had a few people come out and fish with me, and I've hung around some others, and I told them, I was like, I'm not fun to fish with, and
Yeah.
we had a good time, but 10, 15, 20 minutes in to kind of hanging around by each other and farting around and fucking talking and shit. I'm gone. Alex, we had
I'm off left field.
we had a, would you choose Alex or Paul?
Oh,
question session.
Who she picked? Yeah,
she picked you for one.
Oh,
and then she picked me for the other two.
Okay.
She picked you. If she had to take one of us out to eat, she picked you.
Oh,
but she picked me.
Well, I'm cuter. Yeah.
And she said you would be cheaper because I like to eat. But she picked.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
If you or I were cooking, she picked me. And if you or I were going fishing with her, she picked me.
I'm sorry, Alex.
No, I think actually I think all those are online. Like
Alex would choose the same thing as well.
Because so I would much rather probably go fish with Paul. I mean I know Paul talks about it, right? But he's way more oh man, I've been drinking, yeah.
We can tell.
What?
You got 13 minutes. Keep it together.
He's a lot more social than I am.
No, see, that's the thing. So I'm actually an introvert by nature. So I can say, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out.
Yeah.
We'll go out. We'll go to we'll be at the boat ramp together. We'll unload. We'll go out. And then as soon as we're on the water, I'm like, see ya. I'm out left field.
Yeah.
And just leave me alone.
I want to hang out with you. I want to hang out with you at the ramp before we launch.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you at the ramp when we get back. I want to go grab a beer or some food after we're done fishing.
But I don't want to be anywhere near you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to have anything to do with you.
I've been out with my girlfriend a few times and at the lake, and she's been like, I don't know, a little ways from me, and she goes, I got one, and I literally have to pedal my ass over to her to get pictures of her because it's like a big moment, and because I just don't want to be near anybody. No, I want to be on my own.
So who's this girlfriend? Do y'all fish together? Did you get her into fishing? What's the story on this?
So long story short, she and I worked together at Toyota when I worked at Toyota. Her husband and her boyfriend at the time and my husband worked together for the same company. And then we all went out. Him and I all went out, and he was kind of ragging on me for my style of fishing, but I was catching fish and he wasn't. So I think he was kind of lame about it.
He's being a little biatch.
A little bit.
Yeah. They separated.
Catch them on jigs. You're just catching them on Senkos. Go fuck yourself.
I was Texas rigging and catching fish, and he didn't like the way I was fishing, I guess. So
fuck that.
But anyways, but she and I still hang out. She bought my old Tamarack angler from me, and we go out every once in a while. She loves it.
Yeah,
you know, whatever makes her happy.
I told y'all earlier.
Whatever on the water.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I told you earlier. You can't miss what you never had, and if that's the best kayak she's ever had, she don't know better.
I offered her a couple days ago. I said, "Does anybody want to take a ride on the Old Town while I have it out?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's probably a good idea that you said no because you would want this next."
I don't even have an Old Town, and I ask my wife at least every other day if she wants to take a ride on the Old Town, and she always says no to.
When me and Amanda go out, I'm like, hey, do you want to get out of the Ascent and get into the Old Town so you can see what I feel? She goes, no, because we're gonna have to buy one then. I'm like, fucking, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She's also happy being the full passenger princess, which
do you
means
tell
she
her?
gets her. Yeah. Like her. Yeah. It gets up
I
close.
told my friend's ass everywhere too.
Exactly. Yeah. She loves it because that's her White Claw time where she can just chug beers as I lug her across the lake.
Hambone is not fishing the tournament this weekend.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. I'd let him know that.
Okay. You should.
Lame.
All right. We are. I'm trying to load up sounds and everything. Chris, you all right?
Damn, why you do like why you gotta breathe like that? Jeez, fuck me.
Is that what I think it is?
Oh, we're not doing that one.
I don't know
Chris,
what happened.
Are you good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Number
Just making
3,
sure.
Casting.
What shit? Wrong one.
It's not that one. Stop, Paul. Stop. I have it. You don't. Oh, yeah. These are always good, too. Hey, just so anybody who knows this, right? So StreamYard, that's how we do this podcast, right? They also have some just generic music that you can play.
This sounds like the slow version of the intro of Doogie Howser, MD.
Dang, I haven't thought about that show in a long time.
It's well, I thought about it recently because my kids have watched the reboot.
Oh,
There's a reboot of Doogie Howser, MD.
Yeah. So there's a reboot, and it's like a little Hawaiian girl's the Doogie, right? I showed them like they listened to the reboot, right? They watched that, and then I showed them the original, and they were like, "This guy knows so much. This guy's legit." And I was like, "Yeah, he is. He's a fucking 13-year-old."
Doesn't he
Paul,
get solicited? Doesn't
Paul.
he get solicited for sexual behavior by an older woman in the hospital?
In Doogie Howser?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he gets.
I don't think
I'm pretty
so.
sure he has a relationship with an older woman.
No, this is like super. This is
all right.
super,
Anyway,
like,
that was the
90s,
that was the segment. Segment's over. Let's go to do whatever Alex needed to do.
Okay, Chris, we're about ready to hit the most important part of the show. You're either gonna give Rise the highest levels.
Stop real
angler.
quick. I gotta say this now because we're
fucking killing me.
FishMamaKris.
Yes.
When we're done, you got to call your husband Peepaw Pat.
Yeah, we want to see
your
Pat
life
on this one in the
Peepaw Pat.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to try to record it so you can see what he says.
Just always Peepaw.
Bring him in. Is he behind
he's not
you?
going to come in. We've already talked about this.
No, I think he's picking up our travel trailer right now. It's at the it's getting repaired.
Yeah. Because you don't remember in the green room where she says he's like, you got to come pick me up, and you're like, tell his ass to get a fucking. You can't come pick him up. You got to record him.
I remember that.
But you need to start calling him Peepaw Pat. That's it. That's his name from here on out.
That's a grandpa name. No, he wouldn't be called that.
That's not a grandpa name. Peepaw Pat.
It would be.
Hold on. You have a son in the Navy. He's a grandpa somewhere, and you're a grandma somewhere.
No, he's not. He's been
Y'all
with the
grandparents.
Same girl. No. He's been with the same girl since he was a sophomore in high school. There ain't nothing going on anywhere else.
Has he deployed?
Alex,
times.
stop, Alex.
No.
Don't even start that shit right there. You trying to break up a happy home.
He knows I'd kill him. He keeps Mama happy.
Look, it's okay to call him Peepaw Pat. This is 2024. It's not a derogatory term anymore.
Hold on. Listen, if he doesn't want to be the grandfather of a kid, guess what? He gets to be the grandfather of Bass and Brews. And
yes,
he's Peepaw Pat.
He is. For Bass and Brews, he is Peepaw Pat. And when you post camping videos, I'm going to make comments about how awesome Peepaw Pat and FishMamaKris are.
Do it.
I'm actually going to do that on every post. Where's Peepaw?
Because he's not ever going to see it because he doesn't go on there.
Show him, Mama. Just show him. Be like, hey, baby, I got to show you something. You know he's coming running in there when you say, baby, I got to show you something. You're like, look at this TikTok.
No. Yeah, because I send him shit all the time, and he's like, what the hell?
Oh, my God, your husband sounds like my wife. Did you watch the TikTok? No, I haven't watched the 8 TikToks you sent me. They're all stupid. And so I quit sending her the funny TikToks, and I send her shit about ADHD, and I send her stuff about like things that are relevant to her life that she enjoys, and she still doesn't watch them. And you know what? At this point in time, I'm wasting my time sending her shit.
Paul,
Anyway, fuck it.
Paul,
she's not right behind me because I can see the door open over this hat over my right shoulder. So I would know if she was right behind me. You can't fool me with no bullshit like that. And she can't be in front of me because the garage door is closed and you can't open it without me knowing, and I'm colorblind.
All right. We're going to hit a series of questions. It's the
you didn't play the intro music.
I'm not there yet because I do this first, right? So shut up, Paul. Anyway,
sorry.
We're going to hit you to the highest levels to become a serious angler or the lowest lows to be in the darkest waters. But before we get there, I want to give you a chance to shout out whatever.
It sounds like somebody's in the fucking bathtub. What is that?
No, it's the rain.
The rain.
That's rain?
It's the rain.
It sounds like a dog in the corner scratching on the floor.
It does.
Are you sure there's not a nader out there with some hail coming down?
No, when Mother Nature around here wants to be heard, she's definitely heard.
100%.
Them raindrops are bigger than my balls.
They are. It's either hail or it's big ass raindrop.
Damn.
And he's out there unloading the trailer, so.
Okay.
Oh shit. Very good.
All right. So this is your opportunity to shout out.
No more interruptions.
Whatever you would like to.
Well, my biggest sponsor is my husband. I got it, because it even says it on my kayak, sponsored by my hubs. So I'm definitely going to shout out to my husband because he gives me everything that I want. And then the second person, the people I'm going to shout out is actually going to be the For Her clothing company because I never even looked for any type of ambassadorship or anything of that sort, and they came and sought me out. And out of 4 girls, I'm one of those 4 ambassadors. And
fuck yeah,
I love being with them. And my entire wardrobe, other than my scrubs, is all For Her. So that's it. That's all I got.
Good. They're an awesome organization. I dig it. Well, this is where it comes.
Oh, yeah?
Shit, I hit the wrong button.
These are all things that Amanda hears like once every 2 weeks.
Oh, shit.
This is where it comes. Shit, I hit the wrong button.
It's Tom.
Boys and girls, let's see how far down the rabbit hole we can go today. Woo! It only takes one.
All right, this is the shotgun round. We're going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions. Oh,
why can't the intro to the shotgun round be us doing some shit like that instead of, oh my God, I think y'all got cows.
You know, when I hear it only takes one.
Yeah.
I,
All right, go
Yeah.
ahead, Alex. I'm done
Anyways.
interrupting for now.
All right, here's what it is. This is the shotgun round. Rapid fire series of questions. We don't need an explanation unless we want it from you. We just need your kind of off the cuff answer. Are you going to spend more on a rod or a reel?
Rod.
I like how she said, "Oh fuck," but she's been watching this show forever. She literally told me
Because
I've got almost all of them.
Can I explain?
Nope. Anyways,
Not now.
Okay, all right.
not now.
'Cause I answered, but
You
I
did,
just,
Rod. That's it. That's good. That's
all
a
right,
good answer.
all right, that's fine.
Crocs or flops?
Okay, can I show you?
Yes.
This is because of you guys.
You got fucking lightness on your Crocs too.
I've never owned a pair of Crocs until a week ago, and I bought them because y'all were going to ask me this question, and I had no idea.
And
What
do you
the
think of-
hell did you wear before a week
Crocs.
ago?
Wannabe Skechers.
Okay.
Ugh.
I have
bet
to
your
keep my
feet
feet
smell
covered. I have
Ooh,
to
if
keep my
you're
feet
wearing
covered.
Skechers fishing, I bet your feet stunk.
Okay, so
Did you have brown toenails?
No, I wear extra tough and Western Chief tall rain boots.
Oh, she's
mostly.
wearing what? Yeah,
Okay.
She's wearing Canadian. She's wearing
I can,
Canadian high
I
heels.
can guarantee you. I can guarantee you, FishMamaKris nails are brown 7 days out the week.
No, my feet are
You
pretty
do-
clean.
Oh, do you? Can you bite your
Stop.
toenails?
I would not do that. That's disgusting.
Stop.
That's
I didn't
bad.
ask you if
Stop.
you would. Can you?
Oh no, I would not. I would
Yeah,
not.
me
Mm.
either. That'd be
Blech.
nasty.
Blech.
Look, I don't.
All
my
right.
wife will bite her nails, and I'm like, that's the fucking nastiest goddamn thing you can do in the
Her
world.
toenails?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You could
What?
look. You could
Mm.
lick
Hold
a
on.
butthole
No.
would be
Hold on.
cleaner.
Hold
Licking
on.
a butthole would be cleaner than biting your nails.
Hold on, Paul. Are you saying your wife bites her toenails?
No, her fingernails.
Oh,
I can't even do that.
But
No, because
but But what I'm saying is, you could lick a butthole and it'd be cleaner than chewing on your nails.
I can't even touch my phone and then touch my hand to my mouth. It's disgusting. No.
Okay. You're on the way to the water. Is it hype music or slow jams?
Hype.
And what does that mean for you?
If it's not the Babcast, then it's going to be a 90s alternative, or I've gotten really into like Imagine Dragons type.
Ooh,
So-
21 Pilots.
Yeah, 21 Pilots,
Oh,
Heathens. I like that one.
Whoa,
yeah.
yo. Okay.
My son loves 21 Pilots and used to play that shit on repeat. He hadn't done
He
it in a while,
should.
but when he did, like I
New
like
album
21
dropping
Pilots, but when
shortly.
he started putting
Oh my
21
God.
Pilots on repeat, and he would be screaming at Alexa, 21
Yeah.
Pilots, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
play it anymore. I was like, I will pay for this motherfucker because they look, 21 Pilots touches my heart.
Oh, listen. This is like no joke. I fucking love 21 Pilots. They
They are fucking
heavy
awesome.
rotation daily
Yeah.
for me. And they actually, there's a new album coming out. And the
Yeah.
new shit coming out is so amazing. It's like
How do you
another
know it's not out
concept
yet?
album like Trench, because they put 2 albums out. And both albums, they're referencing Clancy and Trench. It's a whole thing I can get into.
I love
I
it.
fucking love 21 Pilots,
Yeah.
but you mentioned grunge, and you are channeling Amandy on that one, because Amandy refuses to listen to music past 2002. She's just fucking refused it. So when the kids are in the car with her, it's nothing but like Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, like all this grunge shit, right? Which is awesome.
She's
Linkin
like
Park,
8 years old.
Trapped.
Oh,
Linkin
listen to
Park,
Oh,
Trapped.
that's a little older. Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little new
Yeah.
metal,
Hey,
right? I think that's considered new metal.
It's
Hey.
like 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
hey, FishMamaKris, tartar sauce or cocktail sauce?
Cocktail.
What? She answered that really quick. I'm a
I
cocktail
don't like
sauce
that
man
answer
myself,
at all.
'Cause I
don't like
actually-
that answer at all.
I like deep fried shrimp, and more cocktail sauce on it, the better.
Hey, did you listen to last week's episode yet? No, you haven't.
Because
I don't-
it comes
Because
out
it hasn't
tomorrow.
been out until tomorrow
Yeah,
morning.
you're-
like, no.
Well, when you listen to it, you're gonna have a whole different mindset
don't
on
ruin
what
it.
eating shrimp is.
No, don't
I'm gonna
ruin
go
it for
shrimping.
me. No, all right.
I forgot about shrimping. Oh, okay.
Hey, that's Cameron's got to make a Babcast. We go we going shrimping.
I
Sure.
forgot about the we going shrimping.
I'm scared.
All right.
You should be.
Oh shit.
Crocs or flops?
We already covered that
I already
one.
did that
asshole.
one.
Yeah, I wasn't
Anyways.
sure if you were for real or not, so I had to ask.
It's
it again.
right. 5-hour session of fishing.
3 hours.
Would you 3-hour session of fishing? 5 2-pounders or 1 8-pounder? What are you doing?
7-pounder?
I don't care if it's 7 or 8. It would be my PB at this point. So I would definitely take the
fuck
bigger
yeah.
fish.
Yeah, that's a
Nice.
big yellow perch. I gotcha.
Yep. one huge yellow.
Have you ever eaten bass?
No, I don't eat fish.
Okay.
She's already
Unless
said
it's-
that. Yeah, so
Unless
Wasted
it's deep
question.
fried and frozen and it's it says fish sticks on it. No.
I gotcha.
oh, well, that's fish.
But I don't purposely go out and catch
Hey,
fish.
look,
I have eaten
you-
salmon.
You-
Salmon.
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 Bring your husband, Peepaw Pat, down here to the Carolinas, North Carolina, and we will go catch fish, largemouth, crappie, brim. I don't give a fuck what it is, and I will deep fry that shit for you, and it will change your life.
So
Y'all might
okay,
make a new baby.
okay, to be fair,
Yeah.
he's actually told me that if ever we were broke and I couldn't buy cow or chicken, he
Yeah.
knew that I would go out and be able to catch
Yeah.
fish. So
Yeah, that's
he would
pretty
have
awesome.
to eat it.
Yeah.
If I
Yellow
could catch
perch.
it.
He's
So-
like, listen, we could have yellow perch any
Look,
day. of
if
the
yellow
week when
perch
she's
tastes
out.
like white perch, I'm all for it because we
It does.
catch some big ass perch around here, and it is a redder, tougher meat. But when you cook it and deep fry that shit, holy
Yeah.
fuck, it is really good.
I'm telling you, hold on,
Perch and
real quick.
crappie a lot. So
Yeah. Hey, Chris, can you confirm? I'm looking at him right now.
Uh-oh.
He's got to put fucking Just for Men in his beard, right? Like, there's no
Hey,
fucking way.
Oh.
does
No.
the top match the?
Oh,
Does it-
the
is it-
bottom.
is
Hey,
it-
hey, how gray is your
Yeah.
bottom beard, Paul?
That's the
All
best.
right.
Does that get in your way? Because
No.
that's just
No,
mm.
no,
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 it's a flavor
the taint
saver.
tickler.
It's a flavor
No,
saver.
No,
oh,
it's the
hell
it's the
no.
it's the taint tickler. It's like a built-in sex toy. It's a taint tickler.
Just gonna walk away from that one.
All
No,
right, speaking of walking away, Texas or Wacky Rig?
wacky.
My girl. There we go. That's a solid answer. Is it weighted or no?
No,
No. Okay.
You ever
dig
eat
it.
beaver?
caught my PB on it.
Hell yeah.
That's a loaded question. I dabbled in high school with some things, but I never actually went that far. No, I like the beef. I like beef. I like sausage.
She said she said when she was a horse girl, maybe
Maybe.
it was gonna happen.
Maybe. I would
Made
have
my
maybe
nipple
tried
hard.
tried beaver if I had a little bit more time before I got pregnant.
It's never too late. Hey, y'all come down here. We'll fry fish and we'll eat beaver.
You prep it, I'll come.
That was the wrong word.
That's the first one we've ever gotten on that, and I like it. I like it a lot.
You prep it on come. All right. Well, we're gonna hit the
Man,
most
Peepaw
important
Pat.
question. Oh fuck!
God damn, you prep it, I'll come. That's how we eat
Listen,
our
I'm gonna
beaver down
tell
here.
you, that's gonna be a
Jesus
T-shirt. It's
Christ.
gonna be a
Cameron.
holy shit.
Cameron from Fin Addicts. You prep it, I
Got a
come.
shirt. You
With a beaver in the
on
middle.
back. Yep.
You
Yeah,
remember, I live in the beaver state. You got to remember,
I
I
know.
live
exactly.
in the
That's
beaver
what I'm saying. I figured y'all would
So,
have eaten some beaver up
mean,
there.
state.
But you
No.
being close to the coast, I don't know. Do y'all have a lot of
No.
beaver out that way, or is it going to be
There-
more towards the creeks and the mountains?
No, there is a lot of beaver around here, but there's a lot of nutria more than anything.
Y'all got
Yeah.
nutria in
More
fucking
nutria.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
yes. Oh yes.
Really?
Oh my god! I'm
Oh,
coming out
yes.
there. We're gonna have a rat
A
fest. We're gonna
nutrient
eat.
shoot.
We're gonna eat every fucking rat-tastic animal out there. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna grill it. We're gonna barbecue it. We're gonna grind it up, make hamburgers.
Sounds good. I'm
gonna make sausage out of it.
Out there, the better. The least out there, the better. Because rats, nutria, and beaver, get them out of here.
So the Pacific Northwest rats are like one of the worst for the hantavirus too.
they're freaking huge too.
Yep. Listen, Paul, I'm all about going back out west to grind beaver, but we have a more important question.
Uh-oh. Can I grind your beaver?
I've
Mine?
already ruined it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
All right. The most important question is every great fisherman loves a sandwich. What are your top 3 sandwich proteins?
um,
Fucking grinded beaver.
let's say peanut butter, turkey, and tuna.
I love it.
Tuna. Hey,
Yeah,
you get
tuna.
fresh tuna out there?
Yeah.
Mm.
There's people can tuna all the time around here, but I don't eat it. Out
Have you?
of
You
their
just
fresh
fucking
tuna.
said you would eat a tuna
No, let me-
sandwich, but
no,
you
no,
don't
no, let me
eat
explain.
tuna?
So out of the can.
She's lying.
So, okay. No.
Yep.
So like, what is it? The starfish, whatever that canned
Yep.
tuna is that you buy at the
Yep.
store. That's
Yep.
what I eat.
Yeah.
With a shitload of mayonnaise in it and onions.
Okay. I have seen. Well, okay, so that's
Dukes,
amazing.
Dukes or Hellman's?
We don't have either.
What the fuck? What do you have first? What's the other one? First class or blue ribbon?
I don't. Shit, I don't even know.
Is it mayo or is it Miracle Whip?
It's not Miracle Whip. No, it's mayonnaise. It's real mayonnaise. I can't stand Miracle Whip. That's nasty.
How do you know it's real
love
mayonnaise? What's the
Because it says
ingredient?
real mayonnaise on it. I
I
don't know.
will say, Paul, hold on. As somebody you kept talking about Dukes, right?
Mhm.
And I was a Hellman's man, but you talked about it. In the last 4 months, we've switched completely to Dukes. It is so good.
Just it's completely different taste. It's a different flavor.
100%. Yeah.
Like it tastes like something. Hellman's,
Yes.
if Hellman's is all you got, it's all you got. But
Yeah.
their Dukes has Hellman's
Dukes
is
good.
kind of bland.
It's so good.
Dukes
It's
has
so
a
good.
flavor to it. It has
has a
something
flavor
to
to
it.
So, what is it? That brand of sausage that you eat when you go out camping? Paul?
Bright
Just
leaf.
dudes.
So I
dudes.
even
Bright
look. I look for that
Oh,
at
you're
my
not
store,
gonna
and I
Oh
can't
no,
find it.
Yeah.
I cannot
so-
find anything
so-
good at my
No,
store.
I can't
you're not
see
going to
that
find
either.
bright leaf. Bright leaf
No.
is not even found. It's out of North Carolina. They've been around for like 70 years. And bright leaf that's a tobacco term. Tobacco, bright leaf is a type of tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yeah,
Tobacco.
Tobacco.
So you're only going to find bright leaf sausage pretty much from the eastern part of North Carolina. It is a
Mhm.
very small, but this is great. I need them to know that I've got people in fucking Oregon looking for bright leaf
Yes.
sausage and can't
Yes.
find it, so that
So
they
you
know
send
I am
me-
making them aware.
You send me some bright leaf. I'll send you some cherries, and we'll call it good.
Oh hell yeah! Look, I'll tell you this real quick, and then we got to end this. But real quick, I love sausage and pork products and this and that.
Yeah, he does.
Their smoked sausage, that bright leaf smoked sausage that I cook when I go camping all the time, That shit is the best smoked fucking sausage I've ever had in my entire life. That shit's on a different level. I mean, it is so good.
Okay.
So good.
Cool. All right. Hey, Chris, hold on for a minute in the green room. I don't want to do an abrupt ending because that asshole made a whole fucking